Welcome to episode 6. Now, what were we doing? Right, finish crafting the improvised gear. Yeah, and probably a good idea to loot the rest of Desolation Point before heading out. But it is storming outside. What to do? How about grabbing some cloth? Not from a pillow, from a bedroll. There's one. Six cloth. It's warmed up a little bit. Let's head into the main section. And what shall we do? There is already some fire material here. No real urgency for any more. Yeah, let's put away some. Now, as far as I can know, you can't craft any headgear. You can craft some boots, pants, jacket, gloves, but not headgear. So better to keep the headgear around. I don't have anything to repair that. Put one of these away. Leave a bit of cloth here. That should do it for this location. Maybe have a bit of scrap metal prepared just in case I'm coming back sometime. I'm a little worried about cabin fever, so don't really want to spend too much time doing this. 3 hours. 3 hours. Do I really want to do 3 hours? No. Something that takes less time than 3 hours. Perhaps this? Yeah. That's warmed up. Because it was too dark last time, I missed these can of tunas. Maybe I ought to do another look around, just to be sure I didn't miss anything. It was too dark the first time round. It's a red herring, these things on the table. You think it's something there, but it's not. Yeah, that looks empty. What about downstairs? Oh yeah, might as well just cut this one up since it's storming outside. Sounds like it's calmed down outside. What I do want to do is carve up some deer and just want to make sure that the stamina is filled up, and then head out to carve up a deer. No need to carry around the scrap metal. Let's put that away. And head out. Since it's no longer storming outside. In order to harvest the deer, I need to make a fire because it's a bit too cold outside. Windshield, and I'm gaining temperature. That's pretty cool. That's how warm it is, the clothing warmth at the moment. Now, there might be a wolf, so bring out the torch. Let's have a good look around for one. Don't see a wolf, that's good. I hear a wolf. He's got me. He's onto me. Oh, there he is, behind the car. There he is. You're not getting me this time. Let's just let him walk. Keep going, keep going. Put a bit of distance. Two of them! There's two wolves! Ah, two wolves. There's one. Where's the other one? I'm crouched down, so if I exit the car, I'm still crouched down. In the past, I used to get out of the car too early, not giving the wolves enough time to walk further away. And, yeah, big mistake. Right, that... No, I hear some paw prints. Maybe they're just wandering backwards and forwards around here. Can you hear that? Okay, I no longer hear the paw prints. It's very faint now. I'm crouched down. They must have gone that way. Good. Because I want to go this way. Yeah, that's empty. Good. I better run. I don't want to chance running into them. Oh! I wanted to go where the cave is, right up there, but the wolves are onto me, and I have to get to this cave entrance instead. Not what I wanted. Towards the left, there's a cave entrance, a bear cave, and that is where I wanted to see if there's a deer, but it's not possible with these wolves outside. So I'm going to have to go to another location. So what I'm trying to do now is try and hit up all the locations in Desolation Point, because I don't plan on coming back to Desolation Point for quite some time. Therefore, I do want to loot all the what? Did I miss this, or did it respawn? There's a piece of coal just there. It's possible that it respawned. A second one. That means it has respawned. What day is it now? It is day 8. Did 5 days, what, 8? So the first time I came through here was day 1 or day 2, and it's day 8. So that's 7 days have passed. So coal respawn rate is probably 7 days. There was only 2 pieces of coal there, so if it does respawn, it doesn't respawn that much. I'll bring some of this stuff. This is the... yep. This location... I don't want to bring too much gear because I want to craft up some... I want to harvest up some... deer, so I don't want to bring too many things because I want to come back here, so I better leave some things behind. Don't need all that coal. I do want to carry 2 of them, well, maybe 4. I do want a cedar or 2. Don't need all that. Grab most of this. Depending on the weight, I might put some back. And don't don't need all of this. Clothing looks fine. Food, don't have any canned goods because I don't have a can opener. That's fine. Probably don't need all the coffees. Put away one of the torches. Probably won't need the lantern fuel, but it doesn't hurt to have it in the inventory. Won't be doing any crafting. And yeah, it looks fine the way it is. I do want to offload as much weight as possible. I probably won't need all of the sticks, because I'll be picking up some more. And yeah. Now, okay, let's just drink. Stamina should be fine for what I plan on doing. And there's not that much daylight left. There might be a possibility of a wolf around here, so... I'm going to the quiet clearing to see if there's a deer carcass up there. No wolf. No wolf. Good news. Right, so I've got enough clothing warmth to be able to carve up the deer without having to make a fire, I believe. But let's just see whether the wind picks up. I'm gonna keep the torch on the hand just in case a wolf pops up out of nowhere. Yeah, I'll go this way. Is it that way, or is it? Yeah, it's this way. I'm going to the quiet clearing. Ah, sticks everywhere. So this should be the way to the quiet clearing. Looking at the warmth bar, it's doing pretty good. Got enough clothing warmth to not be losing warmth. And there's crows there. That means there's probably a deer there, or maybe a corpse. There might be something else over here. Maybe a backpack? Yes, there is a backpack. And some food. Empty backpack. Dog food. Tin of sardines, yes. And some more cedar and sticks. And a deer carcass. Any more feathers? Yep, feather. Yeah. Should be able to harvest this without needing to use a fire. Looking at the warmth bar, it looks... This is just very ideal. Using the improvised knife, use half an hour only. Well worth having it. 40 minutes. You can't use the hands for that because it's frozen. Gotta use the improvised knife. Oh, now it's starting to get cold. Right, the wind is picking up. It's blowing away from the mountain, which is a good thing because the next deer carcass is the one I've been walking past, and it is wind shielded from the mountainside. Actually, I could walk this way to get to that. But it is a little risky because I'm going down a cliff. Risky, risky, risky. I might tear some clothing doing this. Is that... Okay. All good so far. Any wolf? Don't see one. Since I'm over here, might as well just check off this location. Maybe things have changed over here, and there might be something new. Or maybe it's just the same old where you're just checking off a location where you haven't been. Let's just find out if anything has changed over here. As far as I can see, nothing's changed. Hey, I better put away the torch because it might use up my matches by accident. So, new location discovered. Well, as far as I can tell, it looks the same to me. Is there a cave or anything to make it worthwhile coming over here? No? As far as I can tell, there's no real sense in coming over here unless you're looking to check off locations. The warmth bar is getting pretty low, so I've got enough stamina. I'm gonna run, sprint. Might as well check out this ute, since I've always been ignoring it. And I usually find nothing in it, which isn't a surprise today. Which isn't a surprise. More sticks. And harvest up the second deer. But before doing that, I need to warm up. Or do I need to? Let's just get the deer hide and guts curing. So drop the deer hide and guts, and separate that from the maple. Drop, drop. Put away some of the gear to lighten the load, because it's getting closer to 30 kilos. So don't need that many sticks. Don't need that many cedar, because I'm going to harvest up the other deer right now. And I'll probably need to make a fire, because of the warmth bar right now is pretty low, pretty near the bottom. So drink and head out to carve up the second deer. After this, I plan on heading to the lighthouse. I've got a fair bit of stamina, so I'm gonna run a little bit.
Time to look for shelter.
Ah, more sticks have respawned. Good. Any more over here? Ah, that'll do. Right, wind shielded. Well, at least mostly wind shielded. Light a torch. Any books? No. Light a torch. That should be partially wind shielded towards the left, but close enough to the deer. let's use a cedar. We've got plenty of that. So there was one more deer. There is also that cave near the waterfall, but I am not going to go anywhere near there because there's potentially a wolf in there, and I don't plan on going in there. There is a possibility. There is a way to actually harvest, because there's deer carcasses in there, but I have no intention of going in there to get it. Take a torch. Take a torch. One more. So using only sticks, it becomes 42%. You're starting off with a cedar and then putting in sticks. 42%. It might be random. Let's just... It's frozen, so use the hacksaw. And let's cook up the meat. Now, as far as I can tell, this is wind shielded because the wind is blowing from the mountain towards the ice, the ocean. And that would be more calories from the deer meat. Right, so 1 hour and 18 minutes on the fire. Use the improvised knife. I could use the hands, but it's 1 hour 20 minutes. Don't want to do that. I'm going to need another 40 minutes to get the hide, which, yep, there's enough fire time. Use the hands. Now, I want to go to the lighthouse to sleep, but there's gonna be a chance of a wolf between here and there. Let's just, since it's close to the fire, might as well break down that branch. And always a good opportunity to oh, how about grab a torch? I'm guessing this is going to be lower quality than yeah, 36. 42 was because of the cedar, and 36 because of the sticks. And let's make 5 liters of water and leave some behind. Since I've left some water all over the place, yeah, the wind, this is wind shielded, so the wind can't get to this. Did you just, I think I just heard a wolf. Where? Well, since there's a wolf and it's running away, I better go. I never knew that wolves came up here. There it is. I never knew wolves came up there. Maybe it smelled me cooking. I'll set down the pelts and the guts. Yeah, maybe the wolf smelled what I was cooking and wanted to investigate, because I never knew that wolves actually came up there. I want to go to the lighthouse now to sleep, but there's a wolf close by. This is going to be tricky. This is going to be tricky. What should I do? Well, I'm gonna lighten the load a little bit. Drink. And make a run for it. Since it's storming outside, I didn't expect the wolf to be there. So crouch down. I'm not going to use a light because it's storming outside. I'm going to make a run for it. I need to save the stamina until I know where the wolf is. Even though it's storming outside, there's always a possibility of a wolf coming about. I'm going to run towards a car that should be around here. The boots. Empty. Don't see anything inside the car. Crouch down. Go into the front side. Can't see anything. Looking outside, I don't see the wolf. So, need to get to the lighthouse now. It's storming, so it's harder to see. I don't want to be out here any longer than I need because the storm is actually draining the condition of my clothing. Let's get to the lighthouse and loot it. Still got a bit of stamina, so all's good. Condition's doing okay. Right, let's loot this place. The Lonely Lighthouse. Empty drawer. Scarf. Cedar. Cabinet. Nothing. Nothing under the table. Sometimes there's something on the drawers and it's hard to see. Note. I would have expected the note would be on the table instead. Let's see. Anything here? Nothing on top. Pork and beans. Emergency stim. Great find. Nothing under the bed I can see. An empty container. Empty metal container. Anything underneath? Cured leather. Nice. Oh, lockers. Empty. Empty. 3 empty lockers. Nothing there. What about here? Anything there? No. Search up top. Not enough lighting to really sewing.
Too much stuff to carry.
Right, a book. someone get primer book? Has things have changed. You can see outside. Or maybe I've only noticed it for the first time. You can see outside. Oh, yep, there it is. I thought you couldn't go outside. Anything there? If only the lighting was better, I could confirm things. Just to be sure, I'm gonna light the lantern, storm lantern, just to be certain that there really isn't anything down around here. Just to be certain, because low lighting makes it difficult to see some objects. Yeah, that looks empty. What about here? Yeah, that looks empty. Yeah. That looks empty. Right. Oh, missed the first aid. And that's empty. Right. Let's just put away some emergency supplies. I'm not likely to come back here, but it's always nice to put away some emergency gear. Right. What other emergency gear I want to leave behind here? Water. 2 liters. Torch. Maybe 2 torches? No. A torch would be fine. A little cloth. And I'm going to be picking up a bandage, so I might as well leave one behind. That should do it. Time is nearly morning. What sort of food will I eat? 500, 800, and 200. Yeah, I think that's less than 10 hours sleep. So that's more than enough. These two will be 720, and that should do it. I'll drop this outside. Oh, it's not storming now, just when I get inside. Now, I don't plan on completely looting all the locations within an area. I just want to loot the main areas. So there are locations in Desolation Point that, yeah, I have no intention of going to. Partly, it's particularly important in the early stages, like now, because I want to get to other maps locations early. So that's why I'm going to leave some of these locations unsearched. Right, everything looks good. 100% condition. And ready to roll. Do I want to leave anything behind? No, things are looking good. I've already left whatever I want behind.
Never been so hungry in my life.
What do I... Yeah, I want to... No, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I want to repair those runners, but it's better to repair it. Oh, carrying around this will give me a scent that the wolves can track. Need to be careful now. What's that? I think that's some rose hips. It's a bit windy, so it might not be useful to carry a torch, but I'm gonna carry a torch anyway. Now, the plan is to head back to the coastal highway right now, which means I need to conserve the stamina. So try not to run. Oh, come on! The wolf is not allowed onto this bridge. He's not allowed on this bridge, as far as I can tell. He's not allowed on this bridge. Well, as soon as I go on the bridge, he goes. Come on. There you go. That's what I wanted. Now I can get past him. I still got more sprint, so you can't get to me until I get to the car. Into the car. Ha ha ha. Go outside, crouch down. Good. Sprint. Definitely want to sprint, just to get as far away from the wolf as possible. Getting into the car, he has lost my scent trail. Okay, getting a bit of windshield here now. So the name of the game right now is to get back to Coastal Highway, and the safest way to do that is to conserve the stamina. And that's the end of episode 6. I'll see you next time.